Hey, good morning, Central Tree School. My name is Dean Packard. I am the proud principal of Bay Path Regional Vocational Technical High School. And just like Justin Timberlake says, you know, I got this feeling. And we got this feeling this morning because we want to talk a little bit about what Bay Path has to offer. We have two of your finest students, Valentina and Michael. They both joined me this morning, and they're going to talk about their Bay Path experience. So, Valentina, let's start off with you. Let's talk a little bit about what shop are you in and how is Bay Path transformed the way of thinking for you about what you want to do with your life?
I'm in Metal Fab, and Bay Path, when I came across it, was a really great thing for me. I really love that you get to be able to go into the workforce or whatever you really want to go into. It really gives you a lot of opportunities.
Awesome, and you're absolutely correct when you say that. Michael, how about you?
I'm in HVAC, and I've just always liked to have my hands dirty and just like to do things with my hands. I never was really an academic type of person, so.
I love the hands-on learner. I was exactly the same way, and when I went to Bay Path, that's a whole nother story, but I can talk about that later. But both of you are in great shops. Metal Fab, HVAC, there are just a plethora of careers and pathways and things you can do, from starting your own business to working for somebody and just taking off right out of high school, which is great. But there's also this thing called academics that every high school student has to get through. They have to make sure that they're learning. Let's talk a little bit about academics at Bay Path. And Valentina, how do you manage the rigor and the workload of academics, knowing that there's 1 week on for academics and 1 week on for shop? How does that work for you?
I actually really like it. It works really well for me. I really like the break between academics and shop because I love shop. I love being able to work. And, it's really not too much work that you get on your shop week. So if you space it out right, it's great, really.
Stay organized, stay on top, and things are actually going to work out well for you. That's great advice. Michael, how about you? You said earlier you weren't the most academic student. Mr. Cannacchioli, if you're watching, he doesn't mean that because he's worked hard to get where he is. But go ahead, Michael. Explain that a little bit.
I never liked doing homework, so I would do it as soon as I got home. And so I just had the rest of my day to myself, and that's how I do it on shop week too. So the rest of the week, I'll do it on Friday. Or during the weekend, then I have Monday through Sunday of shop week to just for myself.
I love that. So you manage your time, and that's what it comes down to. I've always said the two things that I want every student to think about is effort and attitude. And if you come in with both of them in a good place, great things happen. I don't care if you're talking about your vocational experience and or your academics. Talk a little bit about exploratory. You're going to have an opportunity to go through 9 different shops before you get your shop. Did both of you get your first shop?
Yes.
I did,
You did. How did you do that? Because everybody's worried about getting their first shop. 9 different experiences. What is the key to getting to the shop you want?
Just work your hardest. Try your hardest. Do great in every shop because your points add up, and that's how you get your first pick.
What about points? What does that mean? Tell the crowd. What do points mean? Grades and points.
So you get what shop you want. You need good points.
Good attitude.
So that means if you have Cosmo and Cosmo wasn't on your list, learn how to do the hair. It's not a hard thing to do. Okay, get through that experience and go. Listen, we want to make sure that everybody had an opportunity to get, just to learn, to expand themselves when it comes to vocational learning, and that's what vocational education is all about. And hopefully you do get your first choice if you want to come. Now, hey, what would you say to any child sitting out there saying, man, Rutland, long drive, I don't know if I want to go to Bay Path. Understand this. What would you say, Michael?
Drive might suck, but I think it's definitely worth it.
Drive might stink, but I'll tell you what, it's worth it according to Michael. I like that very much because at the end, it's definitely worth it. What do you think?
I agree with Michael. The drive is definitely worth it. You get so many opportunities here. It can be whatever you want, and it's great.
Listen right there. I got this feeling, just like Justin Timberlake says, and actually it's not coming up, or it's coming up slowly. There it is, right there. This feeling about we want to create pathways for kids. Valentina, thank you very much. Michael, thank you very much. 2 rock stars. Central Tree students, hope to see you at open house. Mr. Cannacchioli, great to see you, my friend. Make sure you stay on top of what those kids are doing every day. Have a great day, everybody.